Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
The Cubs have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
And now in the box, Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Milwaukee, the center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And another foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, D. Strange Gordon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Baez over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. windup and the 0-1.
Ball one. 1-1.
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Peterson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And now here is Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Duffy.
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fight. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he is in there.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Hayward over at second. Bryant at first, one gone. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles, and all of a sudden they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. As a look, now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, talk about a hit parade after that single, D-Row. That's 4 consecutive knocks in a row.
Yeah, who comes and talks to it, Dan? The shortstop, the second baseman, the catcher. Where are we going here? Because he's not missing any barrels.
Neither. That's what you call the shrink. This guy needs some help.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. The 1-0. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. From the belt, the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you gotta love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's a perfect 3 for 3. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count remains full. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. Another payoff pitch to first. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
1-2. Here it comes. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. The second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch on its way. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Daniel Vogelback's next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, he's gone 2 for 5. Hiura gets his lead at first, nobody out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Nobody out, runner on first. stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2, here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first, and they get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Brewers go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Here's the pitch. Matt Duffy is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
1 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, the right fielder, Jason.
Ready now is Jason Hayward. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he falls behind 0-2. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up, throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So here's Avisail Garcia. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Into the box, Narvaez. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 0 for 11. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Narvaez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Brandon Woodruff. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now a swinging bunt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First offering on its way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. 2 down.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Digging in will be Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Hey. 2-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
2 out, nobody on. Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
2 down with a runner at first, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. From the belt, the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. 0-1 the count. Rizzo on second. Baez on at first with 2 down. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
In for strike 2. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here it comes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And it's 1-2. Base hit into right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box now, D. Strange Gordon. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 delivery. Softly hit to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the first pitch. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And it's fouled away. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. From the belt, the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
So now to the plate, Keston Hiura. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with one down. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Fouled off. Runner at first here, one man out. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Changeup too low. He walked him.
Up next for Milwaukee, the first baseman, Daniel.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Daniel Vogelback. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him.
Count 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
No reason to sit out anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next, here is Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. They'll flip it to Duffy for the force, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson.
Now the first pitch. 0-1, here it comes. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, will be the next to bat. And now the first pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Into the box, Matt Duffy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Narvaez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Sinker misses. Ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Striding in is Brendan Woodruff. Struck out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-2, full count. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this is going to find the alley, as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
At the plate now, D. Strange Gordon. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Middle of the afternoon here in Wrigleyville. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 2. Brett Anderson will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Brett Anderson.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. Shaw has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record
Now
the out.
Third baseman, Red.
One out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now back to first base, Anthony Rizzo.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Javier Baez waits on deck. Happ leads off first with one away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. High in the air down the right field line.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another full count pitch home. Left side, but well foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Another full count pitch home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. So now into the box is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Keston Hiura. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
The batter, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
In now, Daniel Vogelbach, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 delivery. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Hit hard but foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you can...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. Still down by a count of 4-2. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. It was a base hit last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So now to the plate, Jock Peterson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Four runs, 9 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third.
We'll see if moving up the third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Next to dig in, Kyle Hendricks. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
2-0 pitch on the way. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Brandon Workman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Brandon
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Come set, now the pitch.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike. Two and 0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
Count is 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Shaw on at first, nobody out. To 2-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another try at 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Narvaez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for Milwaukee, the pitcher,
Colton Wong will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 16, Colton Wong.
First offering.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 6,
Ryan Tepera will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
number 18, Ryan Tepera.
At the plate now is Lorenzo Cain. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Popped him up. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubs are on top, 4-2. Devin Williams gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Matt Duffy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Williams has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. The 2-2 pitch.
Down to 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. As a look, now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Duffy at second. Hayward at first with no outs. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Ian Happ, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he fouls this one off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Fastball well outside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's Javier Baez, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Set and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One and one to count now. 2 out, bases loaded. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he lays off a pitch outside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
2-2. Here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Jonathan Holder will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Stepping in once again is D. Strange Gordon. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. In is Christian Yelich as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Keston Hiura, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
At the plate, Keston Hiura, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Hiura is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Vogelback.
To the plate now, Daniel Vogelback, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
First baseman, Travis Shaw.
At the plate now, Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Vogelbach leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 home. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Ready on 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 3. Justin Topa will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 56, Justin Topa.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Now the first pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Garcia to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Plays like that are what you dream about as a little kid. Everyone wants to crash into the ivy at Wrigley Field and make a play. It doesn't do much for padding back there, because that one probably hurt.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1 for him.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Eric Sogard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Eric Sogard.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
The second baseman,
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. So now to the plate, Jason Hayward, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. Runners are at second and third with one down. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Off the LED board and gone.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
Here's Chris Bryant now. That's down into left center for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In now, Ian Happ, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's gone just 2 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit to first, right to him. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
First baseman, number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-3 game now. And the throw in gets away from him. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Into the box now, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Rowan Wick comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So here is Avisail Garcia. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 3. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fouled off. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now that the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last AB. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Wick, a Canadian native. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-0.
Hey!
1 out, nobody on. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled away. That's popped up. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Tyrone Taylor gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Here's the first pitch. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. Chicago posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Kyle Hendricks takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Brandon Woodruff was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. For joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.